Hello students, myself Priyanka Rai. I welcome you all on my YouTube channel Economics at Your Home by Priyanka Rai. So this time I am back with class 6 SST chapter 2nd of Geography, that is globe, longitude and latitude. So students, this is going to be very interesting because we are going to learn about a new concept, globe. As we are studying in 6th, it's new to you all, so I'll try my best to make it interesting so that you can enjoy geography your whole life. So let us begin with the second chapter, globe, longitude and latitude. So what is this? This is exactly globe. What is this? This is globe. Now, what is this? This is also globe. So you can see in my hand that I am having a globe. How does it look? So you are going to study about this known as globe, a 3D model of Earth, an exact replica of Earth. You cannot see Earth, but Earth can be represented in the form of globe and map. But right now you are going to study about globe. So students, this is globe, and here also you can see that it is a globe. Now let us see, what is a globe? Globe hai kya? What is a globe? As I told you all, a globe is a model of Earth. I told you all, what does it represent? Here you will see different countries, oceans, continents in this globe. So a globe, first of all, a globe is a model of Earth. A globe represents Earth. So it is a model of the Earth. It gives an accurate picture of Earth's surface. Now you might be confused. How accurate picture of Earth's surface? Earth is too large, right? Earth is too large and globe is too small. Globe can be small, globe can be big, globe can be a pocket globe also. Yes, there is a pocket globe also. There is a balloon, okay, and when you will blow, so it will blow out and it will have the shape of the globe as you are seeing here. So you can keep that balloon in your pocket also. So it is said, दुनिया मेरे जेब में है. So world is in your pocket. How? Have that balloon, keep it in your pocket, and when you will take it out, just blow it and you will see the exact representation of Earth's surface. So how globe gives an accurate picture of the Earth's surface. Accurate picture का मतलब यहाँ ये नहीं है कि जितना बड़ा मेरा इंडिया है exactly यहाँ. It is not possible, but yes, India, the neighboring countries around India, whole scenario of the world is exactly represented on this globe. मतलब जैसा हमारा अर्थ दिखता है, जैसी हमारी दुनिया है, just exact representation is there on this globe. Okay? So what is globe? A globe, इसको रख देती हूँ. Let me keep this. So what is globe? A globe is a model of the Earth because it represents Earth's surface. It gives an accurate picture of the Earth's surface. As I told you all, how exactly the Earth looks, you cannot see the Earth. That is why a great invention is done, globe. जिसने भी किया है, शानदार invention किया है. The person invented the globe has done a good job. That is why you are able to see the Earth. You are exactly remembering the Earth's surface by seeing the globe. Now it shows the location of place on the smaller scale. That you will be studying also, that how it shows the location of a place on the smaller scale. Globe में हम क्या से location देखते हैं places की. Nowadays you are knowing Ola cabs, you are using Zomato, Swiggy, how they are reaching to your home. Just you are sharing your location and they are reaching to your home. This all exactly happening due to GPS. So that all I will be telling you all, but slowly and steadily. इतनी जल्दी नहीं जाऊंगी, आराम से धीरे धीरे एक एक कॉन्सेप्ट को क्लियर करेंगे. So I will be clearing your concept because the basic geography starts from here only. So this is the basic. If anyone else is also viewing a video, definitely going to enjoy this video and going to learn the basics of geography. So basically what you are learning here, you are learning the base of geography. From here you will learn the base, how exactly geography is, and you are going to understand the terms, the small terms in geography. So I am going to make it very interesting for you all. Let us proceed. Okay, so This is the GIF. Okay, this is just a globe. Again, the representation of the module of the earth. Now you can find here this, you can see what is exactly this. I am going to discuss all the things with you all. Okay, what is this, what is exactly this which you can see here. So basically I am going to discuss everything with you all. Whatever you are seeing in a globe, I am not going to miss a single thing, so that your concept is not made clear, students. I will try my level best to clear your concept with all the mini terms, the miniature terms, everything which is included in this chapter. So basically what you are going to see, features of the earth. But before features of the earth, let us see what you are going to study in this chapter. Students, in this chapter, in this topic, basically what I have covered, that is basic features. You are going to study the basic features of the globe, the axis, the poles, the latitudes and the longitudes. Then what important parallels of latitude. Don't worry, I know the terms, all terms are new to you all. I will be clearing all the terms, I will be giving the meaning, and I will be showing you the exact picture of all this. So don't worry, enjoy. Okay, important parallel of latitudes. What is latitude? What are the parallels of latitude? Heat zones of the earth. अब ये heat zone क्या है? Okay, what does heat zones of earth mean? So don't worry, this all things I will be slowly and steadily clearing you. I will be clearing all the concepts. What are longitudes? Okay, longitude and time. Why do we have a standard time? Okay, so this all standard meridian, standard time. So this all is I am going to cover in this, not in first video lecture, but in my entire series of video lectures. So students, now the very first basic features. What are the basic features of globe? So for this, let me take globe in my hand. Okay, basic features. Axis. What is this axis? Okay, what is the axis? First of all, you will see the term axis. I will clear you axis. What is axis? Axis is actually an imaginary line. Yes, remember the word imaginary line through which earth spins. Okay, so axis is what actually it is an imaginary line. You can see this is the structure of earth called globe. Now it is tilted. If you see, it is bit tilted. It is not straight. It is not straight. Okay, it is bit tilted. So the line passing from the 2 points, there is basically a line which is passing from the 2 points. For example, let me show you something. Suppose this is potato, I know, but suppose for a time being this is earth. Okay, now what? A line is passing. Okay, now you can see that a line is passing. Okay, now see, the line is passing and it is bit tilted, not straight. It is tilted at 23.5 degree, 23 degree 30 minutes. Okay, now this, the line which passes from the poles, okay, the imaginary line which passes from the poles of the earth, that is called axis. So earth rotates on its axis. This is what axis. Now what is pole? You can see here one end and another end. There are 2 ends. Now these 2 ends are called poles. How? I will be telling you all, everything, don't worry. So basically you can try this experiment at your home also, but be very safe while doing this. Don't touch the knife, take help of your family members. So you will see this. Now what it exactly represents? So this represents, suppose this is a earth, okay, and the line which is imaginary line which is passing, okay, that is an axis. Okay, so hopefully you understood, students. Now you will see that earth is tilted. You all have seen that earth is not complete circle. It is a bit flattened. It is a bit flattened. Okay, so earth spins on its axis. It spins. How it is spinning? It spins on its axis. And what is axis? An imaginary line which passes from poles. Okay, so there is an imaginary line which passes from the poles. Remember the term imaginary. Everything is imaginary here. No such things occurs. Don't go and find earth and where the imaginary line is passing. So, okay, where the line is passing, where is the axis? It's all imaginary, students. First of all, try to relate it to that it is just imaginary line, just to explain you all. Don't try to search it. So let us see next what. So features of the earth. Now see, the northernmost point of the earth is called the North Pole. Now if I take a globe here, okay, try to understand the directions, students. This is a globe. Now this direction is north, okay, this is south, here being west and here being east. If I stand like this, so this is north, this is south, okay, this being west and this being east. So understood the directions? Now the northernmost point of earth is called the North Pole. So this point, this is called what exactly? North Pole. And here, okay, this pole, it is called South Pole. So imaginary line running through the center of the earth and joining the earth and South Pole. Now there is a line which is passing, it is joining the North Pole and South Pole. See this, I have made a kind of, I have tried to make an imaginary line using my knife. Think it is an imaginary line and this is the model of the earth. मैंने इसको अर्थ बना दिया है अभी, okay, though it is a potato, but I have made a earth for a time being and I assume that it is a earth. So a line is passing, okay, so an imaginary line running through the center of the earth. Now it is running from the center. I have done a whole center किया इसका, center of the earth, and joining the north and south pole, this being north and this being south. So it is joining. So this is called axis of rotation and it rotates. As you have seen your tops, okay, you spin the top, so what happened? It rotates. So the rotation takes place on axis. Hopefully I have made you clear that what is actually globe. Okay, globe is a 3D model of the earth or model of the earth. It can be large, it can be small, okay, it can be in your pocket, it can be blown, it can be made more larger, it can be made more smaller, depends on what you are using. Okay, students, I told you all axis, clear. I told you all poles, poles, the two ends, okay, the two ends are called poles, okay, top being north and down south pole. So hopefully this is clear to you all that what is axis, what is north pole, what is south pole. Now next, just say this. For a time being, just try to understand this. What actually you can see here? What you can see? Features of the earth. So features of the earth. Now I have told you all that imaginary line which is passing through the center of the earth and joining north pole and south pole is called axis of the rotation. That is called axis. Yes, imaginary line, everything is imaginary. Okay. So an imaginary line running through the center of the earth and dividing it in equal two parts is called the equator. First of all, before understanding equator, let me tell you all latitude and longitude. Okay students, let me clear you all latitude and longitude. So basically I will be showing you latitude and longitude. Now say this, okay, just say this. Try to understand this diagram. Now you will find a line like this, लेटी हुई line, sleeping line, okay, this line, okay, this line is what? It is called latitude. For example, I take this. So this is students latitude. Now what? Now if I just take this like this, so this is what? Longitude, standing line, okay, length, you can see the length. So this is what? Longitude. And if I just put it horizontally, this is what? Latitude. So latitude means basically लेटी हुई line, a sleeping line, okay, and longitude which shows length. A standing line, a vertical line. This vertical line is longitude and this horizontal line is latitude. So hopefully now the concept of latitude and longitude is clear to you all. What is latitude and what is longitude? Now let us understand equator. So what is equator? Equator is the longest latitude which divides the earth in two equal halves, being northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. The position above equator, is what? Northern hemisphere, and the position below the equator is what? Southern hemisphere. So this region, this represents southern hemisphere, whereas this region, this represents northern hemisphere. So now the concept of hemisphere is clear. What is hemisphere? The two equal halves. Earth is divided in two equal halves. Again, it's an imaginary. Equator being the longest latitude divides the earth, an imaginary line that divides the earth into two equal halves known as equator. Okay, and it divides in northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere being above the equator and southern hemisphere below the equator. So hopefully this is now clear to you all. Students, now further the definition of latitude and longitude you will be seeing in the next video. I will be making more clear concept of latitude and longitude, how the term derived, what is actually latitude, what is actually longitude, how it is used to measure the times. So all the basics I will be covering in my next video. Now let us summarize. I told you about globe. What is actually globe? A globe is a 3D model of the earth which you can keep in your pocket, and you can say the world is in your pocket. Why and how? I told you all. You can have a balloon, and if you blow it, it will represent like a earth. It will give the exact representation or replica of the earth. Okay, so likewise globe is a 3D model of the earth. Axis, I told you, are an imaginary line, okay, passing from the center and joining North Pole and South Pole is axis. So earth is tilted at 23.5 degrees. It is not straight, it is tilted. You can see it's a tilted. So it is tilted at 23 degree and 30 minutes. Okay, so this is an axis, an imaginary line. Yes, do remember the word an imaginary line. Next, I told you all about the poles. What are the poles? The two ends of the globe are called poles, being North Pole and South Pole. Then what next? Latitude and longitude. What is latitude? I told you all. See this is what? This is latitude, and if I just keep it like this is what? Longitude. You can consider an example. Just now I gave an example of the potato. So this potato, this was just representing the earth's surface. I bifurcated from the center. So this is what? Latitude. Now the same thing. If I slice it like this, just like this is what? Longitude. The orange, an exact example of an orange is an exact example of longitude. If you just take out the peels and take a orange, take out each slices, so it represents what? Longitude. And take an onion, slice it from between, it is an example of latitude. So this was latitude and longitude. More I will be telling you in my next video, many more things, and you're going to enjoy. So till then, enjoy, go through the videos and give your suggestions. Okay, thank you students, take care.